0 or 1 degrees Gemini. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, happy flight day, happy solar return to all the Geminis. Okay, breaking down what Gemini is real quick. So you can know your sun sign, and based on if you angling this energy in a sextile, you might get opportunities here. Or if you're angling this energy in a square, you might need to learn. If you're opposing this energy, how shit go right now may look opposite right now. If it's trining your energy, you'll have a gift. So to understand how seasons affect you, you will have to understand that how wherever the sun is at, based on your sign, how is it angling you? And there's really not too many prominent angles. The prominent angles are trines, sextiles, oppositions, squares, and conjunctions. So I talked about the trines. That gives you easy access as a gift. What up, Limitless? A sextile creates an opportunity. Yeah, in the Miami Strip, y'all not going down. If it's a trine, it acts as a gift. It's something you have easy access to. And usually that's going to be if you're an air sign. If you're squaring this or opposing this, you might be a mutable sign. If you're sextiling this, might be a fire sign or whatever, but you got to learn angles and stuff. So trine is a 120-degree angle. It's a gift. So they're going to present you a gift to be harmonious with that energy, aka easy access. So you might have easy access to communicate in the way that the element is done. Mutable air, being mutable and adaptable to your own and other ways of thinking and shit like that. So you know what I'm saying? That's not being fixated in one way of thinking. It's not being like Aquarius, or it's not initiating a thought from a balanced standpoint like Libra. She said, whoa, you said fire sign. As soon as I signed on, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay, yeah, so you opposing this sign. So you know what I'm saying? Things are going to look opposite based on how you like to go about things with your actions and things of that nature. So yes, communication, being able to be mutable to other ways of thinking, not being stuck and fixated in one thought and whatever. Nothing over here. You're not fucking with this. I'm about to go by the water and finish up real quick. Yeah. So see the Ferris wheel going around. How you doing? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It ain't like Libra. It ain't like Aquarius. It's more so mutable air. So it's being mutable and adaptable to your own and other ways of thinking. Can't express that enough, because for the most part, we don't think alike. Also, we don't communicate alike. So, you know what I'm saying? Someone may communicate something that that plays out maybe not like the way you like to communicate, but for the most part, you got to play mutable in some way, shape, or form. And that's just the energies in the sky. And if you don't want to do that, you know what I'm saying, you may just seem a little bit opposite. You know what I'm saying? You may seem like you're not making sense. You know what I'm saying? You may seem like you're not making sense. You may seem like you got no direction. You just in your emotions and feelings and shit like that. And when there's a lot of air going on and things of that nature. And so, you know what I'm saying? You want to be above water. Air is always above emotions. Air is always above feelings. Air is always, you know what I'm saying? Air plays out like that in a different density. She said, my Mercury is in Sagittarius. I come in hot. People usually do not like it. Yeah, when you have Mercury in a Sag, You know what I'm saying? That's opposite. So the way you even think and communicate be about like morality and spirituality. Shout out M Hill. What up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Miami. Big Willie style. Big Cito style, actually. Shout out to Will Smith. But we in Gemini season. We ain't talking about no Libras. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, motherfucker, use your sense. Get out the feelings. Logical. You know what I'm saying? Left brain. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Mercury is the daytime side of and which is Mercury also, which is the ruler of Gemini. Hold on, we gonna go up these steps real quick. You know what I'm saying? Mercury. Yes, my daughter has an Aquarius moon. She's teaching me a lot about compartmentalizing emotions. Absolutely. Yeah, Aquarius will teach you how to be light. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form, because we're not emotional. You know, especially Aquarius moon. I'm an Aquarius moon myself. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go up these steps and go to the gates. You know what I'm saying? Esoterically, even though they got a lot, but you know what I'm saying? Everything is a mental ritual and spell. So, you know what I'm saying? They can't stop us, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? You said Aqua Moon's gangster mamas. Aqua Moon's have gangster. Yeah, my mama gangster. My mama gangster too. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, so you gotta be more logical, like you gotta sure make shit get solved through communication. Like you can't just have a emotional spasm and think that's gonna solve your problems when the sun is Gemini. No, it's gonna make your ass be a little bit more sense, make a little bit more sense with what you're actually doing and logical, and be able to share communication, even if it get a little emotional. So still share it. Look, y'all. Good birds, good chickens. Big bird right here, big bird, big chicken right here. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Buck, buck, buck, buck." You hear him? Where you come from, cuz? Where your family at, bro? You like just on the strip and you just chilling? I like him. Chickens be on chicken shit, but he not on no chicken shit. Like, he like, you know what I'm saying? He not about that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, but anytime, so you know, because it's like we always, she said he on divine masculine shit. Real shit. He said, fuck the bullshit. I'm chilling in the shade. Fuck is y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? He said, I know where I ain't trying to do all that transformational shit. He said, I'm trying to get cool. And that's what Aries can teach. Not Aries, that's what motherfucker, he said he cool and getting his knowledge. Real shit. Getting his knowledge. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what, you know, birds can teach us. You know what I'm saying? The air element itself. It ain't about being all transformational, and it's like we like that, especially like when the summer come up and shit like that, and we get hot outside. You know what I'm saying? We like to be like, and at the top of like our transformation, like we like to go. But sometimes you gotta cool it. You know what I'm saying? That's what air represents. Kind of represents like a cool modality, where shit kind of cool off, and you know what I'm saying? You kind of, you know. And that's about to take us into, you know, the start of Cancer season after that. So, you know what I'm saying? If motherfuckers not trying to share no communication or a real communication or real logical sense, then get the motherfuckers away from around you. Get their ass away from you. They ain't trying to talk. That mean they ain't trying to hear what you got to say. That mean they just got their own agenda and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't keep... You know, this is about what you want around, and who you want around with you are going to be able to communicate and make logical sense of what they're doing. If nobody want to communicate about what they're doing, then they going against the energies, or they might be playing in too much into their energies. And if they can't realize that themselves, and they not into any form of astrology or they're not into any form of spirituality, then you know that's kind of like a by default as a person that you know what I'm saying, that the shadow government engineered based on them making us pay attention to what they want us to, as far as their education and their mentalities and their frames of minds and shit like that. And we still don't manifest to that shit. We see our grandmas ain't manifested from that shit. We seeing their grandmas ain't manifested from that shit. And everybody's just walking around like chickens with their motherfucking head cut off. And you don't want to be a chicken with your head motherfucking cut off. You want to be a chicken like the chicken I just showed y'all. You feel me? You want to keep your bird energy alive. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, know what you're doing. You see that chicken? He got his hair cut off. That chicken gonna be a human when it transforms. When it incarnates and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So when it reincarnates into a human, because it was in the right energy. And I was there to like motherfucking actually look at this. Who was this guy? This Roman. I was like, fuck these motherfuckers. They ain't never did shit for us. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers walking around Miami. Big Jews over here, big property. And shout out to the Jews too. But you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know they shit, goddamn it, you at the bottom pit. Rooster confirming that. LOL, I can hear him. Oh yeah, they know. They already know. So you know what I'm saying? Don't be running like no fucking chicken with your hair cut off. This shit, you gotta know what you're doing. So you gotta get in some form of learning how to scope. And that's when we get into birds in general and paying attention to, because birds represent logic. Birds represent, you know what I'm saying, having an idea that can be over. But if you don't just have an idea, you know what I'm saying, because like a chicken can't fly, right? So it's a specific type of bird. So that specific type of bird itself has a motherfucking has its own. Since it can't fly, it's a more thought that's closer to the ground and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more thought that's closer to Earth, so that your thoughts, and that makes sense too, because for the most part we're still cusping Taurus and Gemini. So you know what I'm saying, our thoughts still kind of gotta be stable. Our thoughts still kind of, it ain't really Gemini season yet until the sun get into 3 degrees. So you know what I'm saying, you don't fly off and just, you know what I'm saying, communicate, you know, just any old thing right now. You know what I'm saying? It's still 3 degrees. It's still 3 degrees and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get lost. I mean, it's still 0 degrees. So, you know, when we get to 3 degrees, then you can try to jump off the nest and figure out what you want to communicate and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Astrotheme.com. That's a good website to kind of just track. Ain't no planet. The planet has to be 3 degrees to be fully in its sign. So you know what I'm saying, your thought right now should be more stable, should be more closer. Then when it get 3 degrees, maybe communicate some shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know what I'm saying, I'm fly out here. We about to go on this little cruise and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for the season. Make sure y'all planting y'all seeds, y'all thoughts, how you want to be perceived, you know, and be in the right energy and shit like that. But you know, other than that, man, shit, that's how we do it. You know, Cito de Guido, Cito Miami version and shit like that. I got a video shoot in a couple days. Wait, I think what's today? Today's Saturday, so probably tomorrow. And another one soon, so look out for more music. Thank you for this. Enjoy that Florida weather. Absolutely. Shout out to Infinite Flow 444. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to Mari. You know, this Gemini season, you know what I'm saying? Don't just think you could just express nothing and you ain't got to deal with the logical sense of that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to make that make sense to yourself and others. You know what I'm saying? Or highlight your own way of thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't getting away with nothing. That's what you got to know. You know what I'm saying? You can think you are, but the laws of dynamic is... I don't even say the laws of dynamic, but for the most part, You know what I'm saying? We all in some type of rotation. So what you push out is infinitely what you get back. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all spiraling. That's the nature of this, you know what I'm saying, this water cycle, this being that we stay in as a state of being, and we doing the same thing as it in some way, shape, or form. So we're creating emotions and feelings just on our level, aka water. We're creating air just on our level, aka thoughts. We're creating fire on our level, aka the ability to act and transform and be creative. We're creating earth on our level, basically on our own way to be stable and practical. You just don't know how this being is doing it based on you being living out inside of it. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you can kind of get an idea of what you doing is what you've always been doing. That's why you just took a bigger form, a bigger vessel to experience some human shit. And now you have little blood cells in you as well, and they probably think they just regular like you, and you probably don't remember it because of the form you was in before this. You're not gonna remember the same shit based on the form you was in. If you was in a different form, it don't interpret like the form you was in before you was in this form. You get what I'm saying? So we always taking bigger forms and bigger realms of reality to experience, and we can tell by experience what we don't like, what we do like, and that's going to determine, you know what I'm saying, what we got going on. Okay? So go get y'all ass some chicken or something. Go get some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Eat some chicken. You know, to be a chicken with your hair cut off. You know what I'm saying? You take that thought and do what you want with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, interpret it how you want with it and shit like that. And we can always do it and shit like that. Oh shit. You hear him? Oh, big black rooster, cuz. But yeah, that's all, man, I had to say. Nothing more, nothing less. You know, get with like-minded individuals. I don't necessarily got to agree on everything, but if y'all can communicate and share and be mutable and not stubborn, you might got something. You know what I'm saying? You might got you something. You might got you some good friends. All right? All right, I'm out. Yeah.